Let me give you guys some time to come in, even though I'm earlier than usual, so I'm not expecting too many people, but who knows? Y'all might be up and popping earlier than I even know. So there's going to be 4 groups, and as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about, because you closed out this cycle, whatever this may be, we're going to talk about it. There's a new path, a new portal, new experiences, new people, places, and things opening up to you. We're going to dive into that today. All right, so let me get my drums playing in the background, please. My música. It's 4 groups, y'all. Howdy. We're going to be talking about what cycle you're closing out, and as we all know, one door closes for another one to open. All right, so 4 cards for my 4 groups. This is group 1. Howdy. Why do I feel like I haven't seen Christine in so long? 25 Reasons. Shout out to you. 2. I feel like I kind of saw that. Group 3. Group 3. I feel you. Group 3. Group 4. No. Group 4. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so here we have our groups. Let me move it back just a tiny bit. We have 4 groups. Group 1, 2, 3, and 4. I highly recommend using your intuition to pick a number. Okay. Shout out to you that have been able to join us this morning. I truly appreciate you, sending you so much love, so much life, and many blessings. Also, thank you for donations to the channel. I just saw that there was another one this morning that I didn't see. It just surprised me. I was like, oh, well, thank you so much. So thank you. Thank you for any energy that you provide for the channel, whether you're giving the video a thumbs up, commenting in the comment section or in the live chat, subscribing. All of the good vibes are truly appreciated, okay? Group 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you're interested in booking personal readings, I did lower the prices on those because I am energetically much more open to do readings. So if you're interested in that, highly recommend checking out the link to my website, which will be in the description box once this live video is over, okay? And then if you're interested in Patreon, where we have additional content that you won't catch here on the channel, that's the second link in the description box once this live video is over. Groups 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're talking about what cycle you've closed out that is allowing you to step into a new cycle, okay? So let's go ahead and dive on in. Group 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me know in the live chat or in the comment section down below what group or groups you have decided on, okay? Okay, group number 1, group number 1. You could be seeing 4s quite often, okay? I'm seeing, so I think I put the spiral emoji. I think I type in hurricane to find that emoji. So that could be relevant, but I'm seeing that specifically here in this group. But sigils, symbols, signs, synchronicities, um, foreign languages, shapes, geometry, calligraphy. What else? Ancient Egyptian symbols and figures and things of that nature are also coming through here as well. Like runes and something like about translation. Okay. So this card here is going to introduce me to the energy that you are leaving behind, that you have closed the door on. This is a cycle that you are leaving. Okay. So let's go ahead and dive into it for my group number ones. We have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Interesting. Interesting. So whatever you're leaving behind has something to do with beliefs about new love or how love is supposed to start. Okay, or what love is. To clarify that, we have portal, doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. So some sort of reconfiguration in love, whether you are married, single, dating, curious, completely turned off to love, whatever your situation is in love, this is a cycle that you are closing out. For a lot of you, I think that this is you trying to initiate love before it's time, trying to force things, trying to just be, I'm keep getting that quote, before it's time. Okay. So let's go ahead and see, since you've closed that cycle out, what cycle is opening up. What cycle is now opening up to you? Instant gratification is also a part of that cycle that you're leaving behind, like expecting things to be perfect or glittery from the very beginning or perfect from the very beginning. This is a cycle that you are letting go of. You're understanding the process of planting a seed and giving it water, sunlight, everything that it needs to grow. What cycle are you stepping into as a result of this? Patience, integrity, calligraphy. I don't know why calligraphy is really big to this group. Shapes, signs, symbols, synchronicities, things of that nature. Okay. What cycle are you stepping into? The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So whatever cycle you are closing out, it's literally closing out a cyclical nature of like stress, like overanalyzation, control issues. These are the things that you are leaving behind. So things are going to seem as though they get a lot easier because of this new approach, this new perspective, this new cycle. I literally feel like the weight of the world is being removed off of your shoulders in some way, shape, or form. We have the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Okay, so because of what you are letting go of, it's going to get a whole lot easier for you to move, for you to make choices, for you to make friends, for you to understand and process people, their feelings, their emotions. So what's opening up to you is sociability, people in general, understanding people and situations. Your emotional intelligence is also awakening as well here. But I do want to say at the bottom of the deck, it says you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. And the reason why I'm laughing is because you're probably going to start having new experiences with people in regards to how you and them communicate, in regards to like knowing if it'll work and not putting so much pressure on it working, whether it be a friendship, whether it be a job, whether it be a romantic interest. I just see less stress. I don't know why I heard less squalor. Okay, so like less dirt, less trash, less dingy energy. I'm literally hearing cleaning up your act. This could be them, you, everybody involved. Let's see what's going on here. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so you're also leaving behind a cycle of like competitive energy. Okay, if you've been interested in like, I feel like this is a group that you are probably renouncing rosters or renouncing like trying to have the most amount of people on your jock, on your line, on your, you know, just yeah, embracing yourself, your own energy. You're like, you know what? I'm done with this stress. Like y'all can all go as far as I'm concerned. This could be romantic interests, friends, family, it doesn't matter, but I just see you releasing the stress of like trying to carry everybody. Like, dang. Yeah, the Lovers comes out here with the 9 of Cups. I really do feel like there was a lot of like entertaining excess people, places, and things and materials in order to feel something or to have excitement. You're graduating from feeling like whatever the exciting thing was, you're graduating from that. Do, 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 do. I'm not going to take that because it fell on the floor. I just saw El Diablo. And basically, you are graduating from this cycle of like dancing with temptation. Even if you didn't dive all the way in, you're just not even entertaining it at all. I don't know why I'm hearing ringleader and it's making me like picture someone like squaring up with someone else in a boxing ring or something like that. I did say the spirit of competition, like that's leaving, whether it be like competitive energy with friends, family, loved ones, strangers. But I really feel like for the majority of you, this is in love. Well, romantic situations, whatever you want to call it. Like trying to be the smartest or the most cunning, the most conniving, who can get over on who. Yeah, you're graduating from that. And when you do, you're going to see how much freedom is on the other side. And as I say freedom on the other side, judgment comes out, period. Bottom of the deck, the 3 of Swords. Okay, so this is also giving like that vibe of picking at wounds. That's not going to help them heal. Picking at your wounds is not going to help them heal. And you are stepping into accepting this vibe, this energy. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to stop picking at this wound. I'm going to let it heal. And I feel like it's 70% healed, but it's been healing very slowly because you've been picking at it or you've been letting other people pick at it. Okay. Shiva comes out here. Page 1, 2, 3. Are you kidding me? Talk about progression. 1, 2, 3. You're taking all the right steps. That's the page that you are on, baby. 1, 2, 3. Shiva comes out and says, this is the god of destruction and rebirth. You are truly on a yogic path. Shiva is referred to as Adi Yogi, the first yogi ever. He attained enlightenment and abandoned himself in an ecstatic dance atop the Himalayas. When his ecstasy went beyond movement, he became utterly still. People could not understand his switch between ecstatic movement and stillness and thought him mad. However, 7 students wanted to learn how he was moving past physical limitations. This is how he began teaching yoga. Shiva planted the seed. I use that exact term. Shiva planted the seed of yoga into the human mind. Pulling Shiva represents moving past the limitations from your society, body, mind, or ego. It represents doing the inner work to evolve. It is also a call to service, to teach others your wisdom so they too can become liberated. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I don't think I showed this card to you, so here's the imagery. There's the I was about to say the energy. The imagery is what I meant to say. I just feel like y'all just really, you see how easily that came out? Like, things are going to start happening with ease for you. It's going to be easy for you to make choices. You know, like, it's just, you're making your own life easier, babes. Like, you need to applaud yourself, pat yourself on the back. You need to go treat yourself. I'm seeing someone like treating themselves to like, if you like work from a laptop, I see you like in a library or a coffee shop, just vibing. I don't know, like you treat yourself to like working from a different space. Yeah, as I say that, we have Anime Babe coming out here. So or maybe you need to treat yourself to a laptop or treat yourself to, I don't know, there's just something like that. You need to treat yourself, okay? And then we have, yeah, wow, get ready. A new cycle is starting at the bottom of the deck, okay? Treat yourself in whatever way you can, honey. Big and small ways. You deserve it. Your keyword, you already know we're pulling a keyword, baby. What? Purification. You're purifying your essence. You're purifying your existence. You're purifying your energy. You're purifying your mind. You're purifying your heart. And that's all that I have for my group number ones. I'm proud of you. Like what? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below, however much you want to let me know. But I feel like this literally feels like graduating. Like, this is what it feels like to walk across the stage, you know, like after so many nights, the hard work, the tears, the effort, the energy, and to have that sense of accomplishment. That's what I'm feeling here for my group number ones. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just feel immense joy for y'all. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, it's 9/11. It is 9/11 as we start group number 2. Not the thunder in the background too. Okay, what's going on? My background noise is making thundering sounds as it's 9/11 on the 17th minute. Tune me into my group number 2s, please. Okay, so it's giving like a fairy tale that's starting. Like I'm seeing like a tower, but it's like basically like a castle, but I'm being zoomed in on a specific tower here. And someone's like doing this, looking out of the window. It's giving the vibes of like Tangled, Rapunzel, you know, those kind of vibes. But it's raining, it's dark, it's cloudy, it's stormy. But inside the castle, like everything is gray on the outside, but inside the castle there's warmth, there's beauty, there's refuge, there's safety. Let's see, this card here, the very first one, is going to get me in tune with what it is that you are leaving behind. So let's dive into that. Wow, okay, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Adjustments are required. Okay, group number 1, what are you graduating from? Romanticizing everything except for you and your life and you and the people that you love. Like romanticizing everything outside of yourself, or envying or wanting everything outside of yourself. You are graduating from this, okay? This is not to say that you don't want new things for yourself. It's not that. But you're finding a sense of appreciation for what you do have. Like I see you turning around after admiring the rain to then immerse yourself in the warmth of your own home, in the warmth of your own tower, in the warmth of your own castle. I remember Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Yeah, okay, so what you're leaving behind is mistaking other people's destinies or lifestyles for your own, or their path for your own. Also, for a lot of you, I feel like there's been some sort of truth here that has eradicated or shattered some sort of false reality. Okay, like the best way that I can describe this, I've been given this this example. You know, quiet on set and how everything, like the top is being blown off of everything in the industry right now. I feel as though this group here, let's say that you fantasize or wanted to be some sort of like child star, and then you see the reality of it. And that's when you leave that window and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna give thanks for what I got going on in this castle. It's giving one of those. It's like at the same, it's like you're basically apologizing energetically for envying someone's life or a specific lifestyle. It's like you're apologizing because you're seeing the truth of it. I also see that this is cracking open your heart chakra, getting you in tune with gratitude and getting you back in tune with God, getting you back in alignment here as well with, again, gratitude. Let's see here. There's a huge stamp of thankfulness on this group here. That's another thing too. For some of you, you're closing out the cycle because you're realizing that you've been protected from something. For some of you, you also may have learned that you avoided some sort of situation. Okay, I saw 2112 as I was saying that. It's almost as if you see what happened to someone else and you realize that that could have been you. And this is not to say that those people that this did happen to, because I feel like it's not really the best thing. It's not to say that they're not blessed. They're blessed in their own ways. They go through their own experiences. But you are realizing that, what is that one saying? Sometimes we don't realize the blessing is in what we miss or what misses us. That's what you're stepping into right now. Okay. Like for some of you, maybe it's even a specific role. Like, let's just say that you wanted to play a specific role in school and they gave that role to Susie Q, but then, God, why is this coming through like this? But then Susie Q was on the damn stage and lo and behold, a motherfucking boulder falls from the top and hits Susie Q on the head. And now she is in intensive care. Okay. And you're like, damn, that could have been me. And you're finding gratitude in that. Again, this is not to say that the other person, Susie Q, is not blessed, but it's just you are focusing, you're realigning and focusing on yourself, your own path, your own strategy, your own critiques, okay? That was 2. I only want 1 at a time. Susie Q is gonna make it, y'all. She's fine. Okay? Susie Q is fine, okay? All right. Bottom of the deck, confidence is your key to success. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. This is the energy that you're stepping into. Looking at the bigger picture. Because, okay, this is what you're leaving. And this is what you're entering. It's as if like, this is you looking at the small picture. Like you're too zoomed in. You're too focused on whatever it is that you were focused on. But now you're zooming out. You're no longer looking down. You're looking up. There's something here about you looking up, okay? Looking up at the bigger picture. Seeing that there's more to the story. Seeing that there's more to it. This group here, you're definitely filtering through like shadows of envy and jealousy. And a lot of people love to be like, oh, I've never been jealous or envious in my life. That's a lie. Everyone has literally experienced that emotion, but it expresses itself differently. Okay, some people let it motivate them. Other people let it turn them ugly, whatever the case may be. What cycle are you stepping into? Interesting. Earthed, but it's in the reverse. What's at the bottom of the deck? Courageous, peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Also, you're showing gratitude for certain things that you have avoided or things that you were denied, because those things would not have allowed you to blossom authentically. You're also realizing too that your path is much more unique than what you were lusting after. It's like someone who was lusting after someone's lifestyle because they have the husband, the wife, the kids, the dogs, the pets, the houses, they have all these things. But your life's path, you're supposed to be part of NASA in space with meeting astronauts and shaking hands with aliens type shiz. Obviously, I'm being dramatic in what I'm talking about here, but it's like, yeah, you could lust after these things, but is it really truly your desire? Lust is not in alignment with the heart, with your truest desires, with your truest path. Okay, and I see you really realizing this, that just because you wanted something so bad doesn't mean that it was made for you, doesn't mean that you would have liked it anyway. Three of Swords comes out here. It may hurt in the moment, yeah, and right after that is the Star. Healing, Eight of Cups. You're really letting something go. For some of you, this is about someone that you could have been in a relationship with, and maybe they're in a different relationship and things seem to be working out for them. Let it. Or for some of you, you're the only single person in your friend group. Let that be the case. Let it be. Your healing is in a whole different direction. Your healing is onward, okay? Yeah, you just have a really different path. Your path is very intricate, especially with this Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That's what really lets me know that you really have to wait it out to see this one through, because if you don't, you could settle on a different path. That's why it's also taking me here too. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. You can settle at any point in time. You have free will to say, you know what, God, I'm not going to wait on my NASA path. I'm going to get the husband, the wife, the kids, the house, the this, the that. And you can decide to do that. But I see you accepting a more unique path for yourself. And also, I want to point out this card specifically because it's feeling like a path less traveled. Like, look at how there's nothing around this motherfucker except for a lion. Just him, this stick, and a lion. His staff, not a stick. Thank you. His power source. Thank you. Okay. Let's see here. Let's further expand this reading, please. I already know. Dharma is what comes out. Dharma. I'm going to read that to you guys. Oh, no, I'll show you too. I'll show you in a second. Page 19, the sun. 19, the sun is associated with seeing the reality, enlightenment, awakening, Dharma. Dharma says, congratulations, you are on, oh, wait. Dharma, your highest purpose is what it represents. It says, congratulations, you are on the path to fulfilling your highest purpose. You have recently unraveled deeper insight into why you were put here on this planet and are ready to share your gifts in a bigger way. You have realized that the obstacles you have faced were given to you for a reason and have provided you with the strength you need to show up as your highest self. The universe is ready for you to rise up into your Dharma role to uplift the vibration of this entire planet. Continue to listen to the whispers of your soul. Love it. Dharma. I'm going to show you the card one more time. Ah, beautiful. What else can we add here? Tattoos are relevant. You could have recently got one. Or for some of you, you recently covered up one or you're going to be. We got the Sporty Spice card that comes out here. The Sporty Spice coming out, it makes me feel like someone that was trying to like let's say that someone's like trying to upsell themselves as like girly and frilly and blah blah blah, and then they embrace the fact that, you know what, I like t-shirts, tennis shoes, and sneakers and jeans, and like, you like the simpler things, or even if they are finer things, but they're just not what you were trying to box yourself into. and you're embracing that, and it looks really good on you. And actually, specifically for this group, you could be like setting trends or just like popularizing something. Like I'm just looking at this imagery, and it's kind of like people are going to be asking like, oh, where'd you get that? Or like, how'd you do your hair like that? Or how'd you get this like that? Where'd you get those earrings? I'm seeing stuff like that. Shut the front door. Your keyword is recognition. So because you are stepping away from conformity and who you thought you were meant to be, and you're stepping into your authenticity, you're going to be hard to ignore. So it's like the very thing that you wanted to conform and be recognized for wouldn't even bring you any sort of recognition. And when I say recognition, I don't necessarily feel like this group is like, oh yes, like I want to be all over this and all. I don't really see that. I mean, it can be the case, but it's more so about you just want to be recognized in your friend groups or by your associates. It's like, oh yes, I am with husband, wife, house, car, this, that, and the third, and I have all of these regular things that everybody else has around me too. It's like you wanted those things and it wouldn't have been acknowledged. Now you're stepping into what you're meant to be recognized for. King of Wands represents leadership, and it's clarifying the Eight of Cups. This is the other hand. I don't know what that really means, but it's like you can, you know that saying, I can count on one hand, blah, 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 blah. You're on the other hand. You're not meant to be included with this group over here, whatever that means. Or this could even be talking about how you're meant to have more than just what you can count on one hand, like the husband, the wife, the house, the car, the kids. Take that message as it resonates for you. And I'm going to go ahead and clean up and get ready for my group number 3s. Thanks for tuning in. Oh. Howdy, y'all. Let's get into my group number 3s. Group number 3. Group number 3. This card is going to give me insight onto what cycle, what chapter you are closing out, so that we can get into what cycle you are entering and dive into the message. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so this automatically lets me know blind faith is turning into something that you can actually see. Okay, let's see here. Like, you've been moving on pure luck, pure lack of education, lack of knowledge. That's leaving here. Like, beginner's luck is leaving because now you are educated in some way, shape, or form. Let's see how we can expand this message here. What is it that you're leaving behind? Or like relying on luck, or like relying on something to strike you. You're going out to go strike it. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Okay, okay, okay. I like that. So how do I describe these to my group number 3s? Basically, it's almost as if you've been in the oven baking, cooking, whatever the case may be. You're done. You're done now. You're ready to be presented. So some sort of waiting or lying in wait is leaving. And also an ignorance is leaving as well. Yeah, there's some state of ignorance is leaving. So it's almost as if, because, you know, they say like, God shields like the fools and the ignorant, if you will, that kind of thing. Or the innocent, whatever you want to say. But that term ignorant is coming through here, but I don't want you to be offended by that term. But basically, that's what's leaving, is whatever form of protection you had over you when you were not knowing. There's like a blanket that's being like unveiling. There's something that's being shown to you, or like I'm seeing a blanket being ripped off of something. Like you could be being revealed, whatever the case may be. It's like, basically, if you had a blanket over your head, God would be guiding you in whatever way. But now that blanket is gone because something, you're ready to see something, or something is ready to be revealed, or something is aligned. So now you are stepping from ignorance to education in some way, shape, or form. Let's see. But again, it's ready to be unveiled. Like you've been cooking, you've been integrating. Okay, now it's time to actually put that into action. The energy is gaining momentum. Exactly. Okay. Excuse me. Like I'm getting this vibe of like preparing a party and keeping it under wraps, and now it's ready to be revealed. Yeah, time for healing is at the bottom of the deck. Oopsies, I just shook the camera. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Okay, yeah, so you went from integrating to now stepping into activating. Okay, so everything that you need is already within you, but now it's about activating it. That's why it says the energy is gaining momentum. So it feels like something is going from like just a little startup to like now it's advanced, it's leveled up. At the bottom of the deck it says transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. There is more awareness coming to you. Damn, I don't think I've ever noticed that. Y'all, I kid you not, I've had this deck for years and I've literally never noticed this person laying there. You're probably like, Tay, how the hell do you miss that? Well, I did. Like, what? Your awareness is definitely heightening. Things seem less coincidental, more intentional. Again, there's like this ignorance that's leaving. It's almost as if like you didn't know any better, so you were able to get away with certain things because you had this blanket over your eyes. Now things are more intentional. So essentially you've leveled up, and as you go from one level to the next, you have more expectations on you and less leniency. If I'm being quite honest, that's what I'm getting here. You are stepping out of a chapter of leniency that kept you stagnant. And now you're taking accountability in a way, in whatever way that resonates. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Like this awareness is making you more wise with every step that you take. Seven of Cups. It's like the world is opening up to you, but that's not exactly, the devil comes out here as I say that. But just because the world is opening up to you doesn't mean that everything that's presented to you is good, is for you. And now you know better. At least you know better than you did before. This is not to say that, oh, you can't make mistakes. It's not that at all. But you're just wiser. Yeah, the Death card. You're also able to see outcomes a little bit better before you make certain moves. So again, smarter moves, wiser moves. When you know better, you do better. One at a time. One at a time. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. So this group here, you are leaving behind like just willy-nilly energy, quite honestly. You know how like I've been talking about putting a blanket over something? You know how when you put a blanket over a dog's head, some dogs will just lay down and they'll fall asleep. Other dogs will like, they'll fight to get it off. You were the type that you would have the blanket over your head and you would just run around willy-nilly crazy, running into shit. Now you have the blanket removed and there's less willy-nilly wind up energy about you, more meticulous, well thought out. And also you're stepping into an energy of being unimpressed by certain things. Yeah, the Strength card. Yeah. So where it was easy to kind of like get one over on you, that is dissipating. Also, notice the lamb here. Like, it's like this innocence being protected by your strength. So any form of like naivety or just ignorance, I keep saying that word. It's not a bad word, you know? We're all ignorant to something at some point in our life. And you are shielding yourself from that now. Also, you might be filtering out this vibe where it was like you felt like any and everything that was coming your way was like your big lucky break. You're leaving that behind because you're realizing that there really is no such thing. Even if it is, it's hard work that leads up to the luck, the big break. Tejas, or I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is the card that came out for my group number 3s. For my group number 3s. Let me read this to you. This card doesn't come out too often, so I'm excited to read this. 47. You could be seeing a lot of 7s for sure. This one represents subtle essence of intelligence and courage, radiant and glowing. Your intellect and courage glistens in your eyes. You have a radiant glow to you that reflects your passion within. You are on this planet for a reason and are deeply committed to your higher purpose. You carry a spark of energy that uplifts those around you and are a natural born leader. As a warrior of love, you are committed to raising the vibration of this planet, even if it sparks controversy. Okay. So you might have been shielded from some sort of controversy at one point in time, but now you might notice that there's a little bit more friction. That's because you're ready for it. By being your highest self and committing to your truth, you encourage others to do the same. Continue sharing your spark with others who have lost theirs. Yeah. This group here, you're giving like big inspirational energy. Let's see. The Fool. Okay. So yeah, I really feel like you're being like let off the leash and like, go do this, whatever that is. It says, take a day off, you deserve it. Someone might have needed that message. And let me get your keyword. Yeah, you're like, yeah, like you're giving more roaming space. Okay, you're giving more space to roam. That's what I'm really getting here, because you're ready, you know, like you don't let the little puppies go out and play with the big dogs. They had to stay in their own little area. Now you're grown enough to go out there with the big dogs or whatever. Security, exactly, because you have literally a sense of security. You have the stability, you have the knowledge, you have the intellect to get out there in the world in whatever way that you are meant to grow in the world. This is all that I have for my group number 3s. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up and get ready for my group number 4s. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know how this reading resonates for you. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, that will be the first link in the description box once this live video is over. If you're interested in joining Patreon for content that you won't catch on the channel, that will be linked in the description box down below. It'll be the second link. Group number 4. Interesting. Is that really your timestamp? Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so there's like a countdown going on here. All right, so this card is going to tap me into the vibes, the essence of what it is that you're leaving behind as we are stepping into the new portal, the new experiences for you. What are you leaving behind? It says your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Okay, so what you're leaving behind is a cycle of having to analyze everything that you've gone through, every experience that you've hated, all the people that did you wrong, blah, 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 blah. That is what you're leaving behind. because that means that you've addressed it enough. So now you're ready to take a leap forward, a step ahead. Like, this is true new portal energy. Like, you're brand new physically and emotionally. What are you stepping into? Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So this group here, you're kind of stepping into a new you, basically. Yeah, believe in the impossible at the bottom of the deck. This group here, it's like you can officially close the door on all the things that made you feel like you weren't good enough. This is not to say that you're going to forget about them or you'll never reflect, but it's not going to keep you shackled. It's not going to hold you down, hold you back anymore. It's only going to empower you. Yeah. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So you've got a lot of extraterrestrial energies beaming down on you, giving you good vibes, good ideas, good vibrations. Also, it's going to feel like certain people just kind of like beam down into your world. Or this could be same old, but you have a new intrigue. You see a new spark. You see a new life. It's like you have new eyes. You're not looking at things through a lens of hurt. Yeah, the moon. Four of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Okay, so it's almost like food that gets done. You take it out of the oven. And then it, you know when you warm up your food and then you let it sit for too long and then you're like, damn it. I let it sit for too long, now it's a little cold. You're getting away from that. Like sitting out for too long until it gets cold, you're not doing that anymore. Wow, the sun comes out as I'm talking about your food getting cold. Okay, so you're stepping away from, damn, you have the moon and the sun. Things are no longer gonna like get stale, stagnant, or cold for you. You're going to be moving in divine time. Yeah, the Lovers comes out as I say that. The Lovers is about choices that you make. You're moving at the right time. You've got a great sense of balance. Damn, the Ace of Wands. That's about heating it up. Ten of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the Seven of Wands. Does this not look like someone sitting on top of a burner? And this is like the energy that's making it, keeping it warm. Come on. Come on. Ten of Pentacles comes out here. Yeah. This group here, you've got some solid intricacies, okay? Solid things that seem small. It's like, take a rare gem that's like this big, but you find out that gem cost $1 million. You are in this type of energy. The small things ain't so small, okay? Let me pull from this deck. Also, if you were in a mood of like doing too much, you're in this vibe of less is more. There was another saying that was coming to me too. Damn it. I forgot. It's okay. If it's meant to come back, it will. But basically just, what is it? Oh my gosh. Stop trying to slip my mind. Hold up. Working smarter, not harder. There we go. That was the quote that I was thinking about. Okay, so you have Durga that came out here for you. This group here, big cats are relevant to you, like tigers and lions and shiz. Ooh, excuse me. Durga. Let's go ahead and read that. Is that the trash truck? Yeah, or recycling. Okay. I feel like that might be relevant to this group here. 105, 105. You're taking out the trash, taking out the trash, taking out the trash at night. Okay, if you know that SpongeBob reference. Okay, so again, Durga is your card, which represents goddess of inner strength and protection. Okay, which explains the big cat energy, Leo vibes. Okay, strength card, cats, lions. Okay. You are exhibiting great strength in the face of things that would make others, including former versions of yourself, crumble. Durga, the warrior goddess, is with you, carrying her bow and arrow, sword, trident, lotus, thunderbolt, golden discus, and conch. She's loaded, okay? She got everything that she needs. You are embodying her fierce strength and loving protection. You have overcome major hardships with your willpower and will continue to leap over any challenges that confront you. Call upon Durga Ma whenever you need an extra ounce of strength, period. Ah, yeah, okay, so again, like, you know, we were talking about you warm up your food to a certain point. Let's say that you warm it up, but that took all of your energy. And then you now are like, oh, I don't have the energy to continue. So then it gets cold. So then you have to muster the same amount of energy to get it back to where it was. No, now you have this infinite power source to keep it at the right temperature. Okay. All right. You guys have the LGBT card coming out here. Whenever this card comes out, it always highlights divine feminine energy for me. Also, you could find yourself, advocating more for feminine energies, things that relate to women. More fired up energy is definitely going to be gracing you, okay? But definitely feminine healing energy. Union. Okay, so I feel like with this group here, because we were talking about like the heat, that makes me think of masculine energy, like the heat, and then it overcools, that's the feminine. It was just so imbalanced, but now you have a union between your masculine and feminine energies to keep your projects, the people around you, the things at the right temperature. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Am I gonna do a TAYliens message? Yeah, we'll just do a message just meant to find my subscribers only. So if you're a subscriber, you can stick around. If not, anybody else, you'll just be sitting here watching us do our damn thing. Great. All right. Okay. TAYliens. TAYliens, how are you feeling? Okay. What message was meant to find my TAYliens today? The word bold is coming out here, but it's interesting because when you think bold, you might think of like actual like bold colors, but I'm actually seeing blue. Bold, but blue. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Bottom of the deck, a time for healing. What message needs to find my TAYliens? Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Bottom of the deck, Inner Earth, you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so it's giving a new discovery. Two of Wands. Something to bet on or something to follow or go after. Six of Pentacles. An investment of some sorts. One card at a time. Page of Cups. Ace of Swords. Queen of Swords and the Emperor. Yeah, so it's giving this vibe of like, either you invested something And now you, because you spent whatever it is that you are investing, whether this be time, effort, energy, whatever the case may be, now you have less to work with. But with this less, you have a game plan. You're doing more. There's some sort of clever idea or a clever payoff or something like this that you are in the middle of getting the wheels spinning with. There's something, your gears are turning. Your gears are shifting. You're shifting gears. So this could also be talking about you are either like speeding up, slowing down, shifting directions. I don't see that card often. I love when a card comes out that I don't see often. Dhyana, something like that. I'm going to read that to you, but first let me show you. This is the imagery. Okay, let's see, what page is this on? $75. You could be seeing any of those numbers quite frequently. Okay, so this card represents concentration and meditation with the intention to know the truth. When was the last time you fully became immersed in what you were doing? This energy is when the dancer comes, this energy is when the dancer becomes the dance, the singer becomes the song, the painter becomes the paint, the lover becomes the love. There is no difference between the door and the deed. No, what? The doer and the deed. Okay, there's no difference between the doer and the deed. You merge as one. You have pulled the Diana card. It makes me think of Dirty Diana, and they're talking about dancing and artsy stuff. But anyways, you have pulled the Diana card to remind you that now is the time to transition from doing to embodying. Find that which you can merge with and practice it fully. Become the words in your journal, the asana in your practice, the nature with which you surround yourself, and notice your presence expand. Okay, so this is giving this vibe of you're getting in your zone in some way, shape, or form, which is interesting because we have comfort zone that came out here. And with play, you're going to find that something becomes easier. Like it's easier for you to find your focus, or you're finding something that helps you get into your zone easier. Like if you are a painter, a musician, an artist, a teacher, a blah, blah, whatever it is that you do, you're finding your way, or you're finding your niche, or you're narrowing something down. Okay. You're making something easier for yourself, or something becomes easier for yourself. Yeah, giving very much Ten of Cups vibes. Okay, so I feel like if you've been practicing something, or if you find yourself practicing something, it's giving that vibe of like, you know, when you do something, like you've been practicing, and then you actually witness your own advancement, like right before your eyes. You're like, oh my God, I wasn't able to do that last week, and now I can. It's giving that. It's giving that. So basically your hard work and dedication and the things that you're investing in are paying off, and it's like unfolding right before your eyes. Your keyword is eagerness. Yeah. And it's going to motivate you to continue on. Okay. So there's this emergence of excitement in some sort of pursuance in something that you're doing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Sending you so much love, so much life. And until next time, take care, be well. Ta-ta for now.